Behind You, a Doctor Who EnigmaVerse short story, written by Owen Phillips.
The year was 2436. The TARDIS was answering a distress call and had materialised aboard a spacecraft plummeting towards Earth. Not exactly a gentle landing. Kai looked around and muttered,
"One day you'll land us somewhere nice. Someone we're not immediately threatened with death."
I didn't answer him directly. Truth is, I felt guilty. I'd been putting Kai in danger far too often lately. But I think he secretly enjoys it. The adrenaline, the mystery, the chaos. We reached the control room. I managed to lock the ship into a temporary time bubble. A neat trick, considering the tech of the era. It bought us time, but it didn't answer the question hanging in the air.
"Where's the crew?"
He was right. A ship this size should have had someone aboard. Engineers, pilots, even a janitor. But it was silent. We accessed the ship's database. Scanned for life signs. Nothing. Not a single pulse. But we did learn something else.
Asteroid mining.
That was the mission. Salvaging minerals from deep space asteroids, supposedly for the benefit of Earth. Noble on paper, but the emptiness of the ship gnawed at me. Normally we'd split up to cover more ground, but this time I didn't want to walk the corridors alone. We moved together, footsteps echoing in the silence. The air felt thick, heavy.
Did you feel that?
I did. A breath. Not mine. Not his. It brushed the back of my neck. Paralysis. That's the only word for it. The hairs on my neck stood up. Kai looked at me.
"You're scared?"
Of course I was scared. I never know what's waiting in the unknown. But this felt different. Whatever was behind us wasn't human. I told Kai not to turn around. Whatever it was, the thing breathing down our necks, it was striking fear into the heart of a Time Lord. That's not easy to do.
"Do we run?"
I didn't answer him. Not directly. Truth is, I didn't know. Running felt like a death sentence. But standing still, that might be worse. "Let's just keep moving," I said. Steady pace, no sudden movements. We walked. Slowly. The corridor stretched ahead, sterile and silent. Behind us, nothing. And yet everything.
"Please tell me you have a plan."
I didn't. I hate not understanding the situation, hate not knowing what I'm up against. But one thought cut through the fog. The TARDIS. If we could reach her, we could escape. Then another thought followed. Colder. Sharper. What if this thing, whatever it is, killed the crew? What if it's waiting for Earth? We couldn't let that happen. "Get to the TARDIS, Kai," I told him. He stopped.
"Not without you."
Of course he said that. That's who Kai is. Loyal to a fault. Brave when he shouldn't be. But I wasn't sure I could protect him this time. Not from what was behind us. We reached the TARDIS, but she wouldn't let us in. Of course she wouldn't. She does that sometimes. Locks the doors. Goes quiet. I wish she'd stop. Then again, I'd rather that than the HADs kicking in, and watching her vanish mid-crisis. Kai glanced back at me.
How do we get back without turning around?
I didn't answer. Not out loud. If we walked backwards, would we walk straight into it? Whatever it was. Or maybe there was nothing there. Maybe it was just paranoia. Maybe the crew never came back and we're just chasing shadows. So many questions, and not enough time to think. There's only one thing I can do. I know this time well. 24:36. And I don't recall any record of minerals from deep space asteroids reaching Earth during this period. Which means either history has been rewritten, or someone's lying. Or maybe this ship never makes it back to Earth. We need to get back to the control room, I said, mostly to myself. If we can redirect the ship's course, maybe everything will be alright. It wasn't much of a plan, but it was all I had. We moved slowly, carefully, back through the corridor. The lights flickered overhead, not just flickering, pulsing, like a heartbeat, like something watching. Ominous doesn't begin to cover it. I explained the plan to Kai as we walked, quietly. No need to tempt whatever was behind us with noise. We reached the control room. The lights flickered again, slower now, like the ship was holding its breath. I got to work. The sonic buzzed in my hand, its hum cutting through the silence as I rerouted the systems. Kai stood nearby, watching. He didn't fully understand what I was doing. Not yet. But he didn't interrupt. If we can shift the craft's trajectory, I said, the TARDIS might recognise the threat is neutralised. She'll let us in.
Will that work?
I couldn't answer. Not directly. I could only hope. And then... the breath. Again. Cold. Slow. Right behind me. Paralysis. It wrapped around my spine like ice. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. I felt like it knew. It could kill me at any moment, so why wait? I finished altering the ship's trajectory. The vessel lurched violently to the side.
Now what?
When I say run, you run, I whispered. Seconds dragged. Run! We bolted from the control room, pounding down the corridor. Heavy footsteps thundered behind us. Whatever had been lurking was no longer content to hide. I wanted to look. I wanted to so badly. But I didn't dare. We ran and we ran and we ran. The TARDIS loomed ahead. We stumbled inside, slamming the doors shut. A shuddering impact struck, like a train colliding, hurling us against the controls. As I triggered the dematerialization sequence, a sound rose above the wheezing groan of the engines. It wasn't just chasing us, it was studying us, anticipating.
Are we safe?
Are we ever? I replied. These adventures grow more dangerous with every step.
I don't suppose there's a holiday planet we could escape to.
Oh, there are plenty, I said, but I'm steering clear of tranquility. My hand moved over the controls, sending us into the unknown once more. Yet, the thought gnawed at me. wherever that ship drifts now. Did I just condemn others to peril? Thank you for listening to Behind You, an EnigmaVerse short story. If you enjoyed this short story, check out our other stories on YouTube at EnigmaVerse, Instagram at @the_EnigmaVerse, and Spotify at the EnigmaVerse. Thank you.